Hello everyone. In this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to use a website called Lesson Writer. So you need to go to your browser and go to lessonwriter.com. If this is your first time, you need to create an account. I already have one, so I'm going to go to log on. I need to write my email and my password. I'm going to click on log on. Okay, Lesson Writer works with text and videos. So I'm going to create a lesson based on a text. So first I need to locate a text that I can use in this hypothetical lesson that I'm going to be creating. So I'm going to go to VOA Special English. So you can go to learningenglish.voanews.com. These are materials created for English students. And I'm going to look for um, an article that has been published recently. For example, this one, what are the best US high schools? It depends. I'm gonna go there. Okay, as you can see, it has an audio player. You may download this recording in MP3. There are two formats, one 28 kilobytes per second or 64 kilobytes per second. For Lesson Writer, what I need now is the transcript. So I'm going to highlight it and copy it. Okay, I'm just going to highlight a part of it just to see, for you to see how it works. Okay, see, this is the first thing you see when you log on to Lesson Writer. You have Teach, Manage, and Collaborate. So you can collaborate with other teachers, and if you already have some lessons designed here, you can manage them and make some adaptations for the groups you're teaching. If this first time, your first time here, you can go to Start Teaching. Okay, see, there are some other choices that you can make here. Since I'm starting from scratch, I'm going to go to this column, make a lesson. You have two choices based on a text, based on a video. So right now I'm working with text, so I'm going to click on text. Okay, and you will see a form that some parts that you have to fill in. So this is my class. You need to write a title. I'm going to call it practice 1. I'm going to write my initials for author. Source, well, VOA, you can write the whole URL later. And this is where you paste the text. Okay, since I need to copy the text again. Okay, so I pasted the text. See that it looks like a regular word processor, so you may edit the format of the text. Okay, you may insert up to 1500 words. So you see I still have like about 1000 words left. This is about 2 pages and a half. So I can add some extra text because the program allows me. So I'm going to go and copy the rest of the report here. So I still have 914 words. I'm going to copy some more text. Okay, and I still had about 500 words, and I managed to copy the whole report from VOA News. Remember that this one comes with an audio recording. So going back to Lesson Writer, so I have the button Create from this text. I'm going to click on it. So now the website is prompting me to check that the text is correctly formatted. So you may go and check that the spacing, alignment, and everything is okay. So, well, you see, you have spaces for keywords, standards if you're working with one of the American curriculums, and well, we have the objectives. So you may write your own objectives here, or let the program do it for you. I'm going to click on Continue. Okay, now you have three choices. So if you click on Express, this is the automatic mode. So Lesson Writer will take charge of all the lesson planning process. We have a standard, so it will take charge of a few aspects. So you may include your own ideas and have detail. So this is for uh, manual editing of the proposed lesson plan. So I'm going to show you how it works in the Express mode. Okay, so we need to give it time to process the material. Okay, so it's already created a lesson for me. So you can choose the font size, yeah, 12, 14, 16. You have choose icons for section headers. You have, for example, pronunciation, vocabulary, reading, questions, grammar, roots and stems, and vocab practice. See that you can also select other icons that you could include in the lesson depending on the topic of it. I'm gonna use the standard icons and click on Save and Continue. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll down. So see, Lesson Writer already created a lesson based on the text that I copied. So see, for example, I have minimal pairs here. I have some key vocabulary words that were identified by Lesson Writer. So we have a reading exercise here. We have the actual reading here. Okay, some questions. As I told you, if you choose one of the other modes, you can insert your own questions. If not, you will see that each time you enter a piece of text here, you will find exactly the same questions because Lesson Writer has one standard lesson format. We have focus on grammar, word roots and stems. You have fill in the blank with the words. You have definitions. Write your own sentences, again with some keywords from the reading. We're gonna go up again. See, there's a button for printing, saving, sharing the lesson plan, and I have the actual lesson plan here. If I click on this tab, so it even contains objectives, but if you see objectives like this, yeah, understand, that's not really an observable, accessible objectives. And actually, we had three verbs in one objective, and that's not the kind of thing what we want in a lesson plan. So um, don't think that just because the format is nice, the lesson is is correctly designed. So you have descriptions for the activities and procedures, but again, it will be the same procedures for any lesson that you create with this tool. And something important, it contains the answer key. So I'm going to click on Print, Save, Share for you to see the final product. So see that it allows you to download it as PDF or as a Word document. So that's an option you can consider using. As I mentioned before, it would be advisable not to rely on the express mode and try the other ones where you can contribute your own ideas and customize a lesson plan according to your teaching situation and students' needs. And very important, I'm not encouraging you to be um, mindless when it comes to lesson planning. This is just a tool that you can consider in your own teaching, but it should not replace critical thinking. So I hope you find it useful.